Hey guys, don't worry, I got clothes on. I just took a nice shower, used my turmeric body scrub. I was using all kind of body scrubs and this ginger clay um, sea salt body wash from Dr. Teal's, honey. And I just came out the shower and I just feel like a whole new woman, y'all. Yes. So, guys, what's in here? I just came on here to do a quick little rant on. I did a nice little clean sweep on my Instagram, and it'll probably take time for me to do like an unsubscribing. Hold on a second. I just put some like coconut oil on my face. Unsubscribing, unfollow spree on my social media. So it's gonna take a while to do it for YouTube, but basically, like, I am going to just not like support certain people no more. And I have a little rant about black women and MGM women, multi-generationally mixed women, y'all bitches too. I kind of like, I'm getting kind of turned off from y'all, and I don't want to listen to a lot of y'all. So it's only just a few black women that I would and do listen to. If you see me liking, commenting on your stuff, you the one I'm talking about, As for the rest of y'all, no. Like, I can't even trust y'all, okay? A lot of these bitches are really toxic. They're karmic readers. They like to speak on TF journeys when they're not a TF, they goddamn self. And I feel like if you're not a twin, you shouldn't be speaking up on twin shit, okay? Because nobody understands how hard it is to be in that situation. And I'll tell you a few stories about some people. I have tried to like be cool and try to. I just be noticing certain things from people. Like when I support people's stuff, because I go out my way to support people's stuff. It's like for some reason when they read my comments, and I don't be disrespectful or nothing, but when they read my comments, they see my name, they see my picture. It's like they decide that they want to have some type of imaginary beef with you. They decide that they don't like you. They'll read, like, have you ever been on somebody's shit and they'll read your comments with a fucking attitude? Like, I had bitches do that. They'll read my comment with an attitude. Everybody else, they'll have like a more like softer disposition. If I'm supporting a bitch channel and I'm liking and things like that, these bitches would be so weird and act like you're being phony or you're trying to, I don't know, it's like weird. You want me to like you or not like you? You want me to support your shit? If you support their shit, they act stank, they act real stush. If you don't support their shit, they complain about people not supporting their shit. It's just some weird ass shit. So anyway, yesterday, like Spirit be having me like deleting certain people's pages and certain like posts and pictures. Sometimes like Spirit be leading me right to it, like, yo, you need to look at this, you need to look at that, There was a person I used to follow when I was on Facebook a few years ago. There's a person I used to follow just before I had left off of Facebook, so I don't really see this person no more. I used to watch their videos on YouTube. I used to watch the videos on YouTube, and then I found the person on Facebook and connected with them on Facebook. But I had since not been on Facebook in a while. I don't be on there like that, and so I haven't followed her. I haven't really stuck around, whatever. So I haven't seen this person in a while, and all of a sudden their imposters page, troll page, fake page, all of a sudden it comes up on my Instagram, and I'm just like, interesting. A lot of these fake troll pages for spiritualist readers, they be adding me and shit, right? So like, so I knew that it wasn't the person's real page like that. So I clicked on it anyway just to see what they got, just to see what's on there. And they had mimicked posts and, you know, their introduction, all this stuff. And I was like, yeah, I ain't watched this bitch in a minute. I'm like, oh, okay, I wonder what's going on with her. It's interesting that she would just, that her imposter page would just decide to just follow me one day. So, funny enough, I had blocked the page and reported because I be having tarot people that will add me on Instagram. Got like 2-3 pictures, no profile picture. And I be feeling like some of these bitches be evil eyeing me. I be feeling like some of these bitches be, they don't support my content, so I don't support theirs. They just like to watch, like to pre my page, look, and see what kind of stuff that I have. Because I get views on my tarot videos, like, you know, 20 here, 30 there, 15 here, 18 here. You know, I'm a very small channel, very small page with a small tarot business. That's cool, right? But some of these bitches be watching me and they don't put no likes, no comments, no nothing. Then I really feel like they be going, like they'll watch me on the gram, then they go on YouTube and pretty much copy something that I might have said in a reading, copy some type of like, you know, tarot talking point or something, you know? And so I'm like, what's the point of you following me, bitch? Like, it's one thing if we're supporting each other's videos and things like that, that's fine. But I just been noticing that lately, like, they've been adding me. So I made my shit. First, I would do a little period where I would make my stuff. I would unprivate it and I would private it. When I unprivate it, I have all kind of weird ass motherfuckers trying to follow me. So anyway, so after I had deleted this person's video, I blocked them and then I reported it as a page that's imitating another person's page. And this is people that have large followings. I noticed that they tend to have a very nasty kind of attitude. Like, I get it if they have a large following and like everybody's inboxing them about this imposter account and blah 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 blah. Your fans are trying to, you know, like look out for you. So there's nothing wrong. So I'm that type of person that would inbox you like, oh girl, you got a fake imposter page, girl, oh my god, girl, you need to do something right now. Like I don't do that, right? Because I understand that a lot of them be like, you know, you don't have to inbox it to me. You know, I get a lot of these messages, whatever. Just kindly report them and delete them, right? So then I go on the woman's. So next thing you know, right, after I delete this person, like I said, I ain't seen this person post or whatever in a long time. They haven't been in my algorithm for a very long time. After I deleted their page, reported the page, all of a sudden the real person, the real actual, you know, spiritualist / tarot reader, the real person popped up, and all of a sudden they had a live video. And I said, oh yeah, I forgot, I did follow this person on my other Instagram page. So I got at least about 4 pages. So, oh yeah, I did follow her, okay. So I go on her video, and I didn't say anything bad. All I said on there, all I typed was, I saw a fake version, like a fake page of yours, and I made sure to block and delete them. That's all I said in the comment. This bitch and I could tell, because like I said, this happened to me when I be on like YouTube and shit like that. Like, some of these people, I be really thinking that, like, no matter how small your channel is or small your page is, you got people that are bigger than you watching you. And they watch you so closely that they decide that they don't want to like you. So when you go on their page, you might genuinely like these people. You might genuinely support these people. Comment and everything. Comment, like, share, whatever. You may do this shit for them, right? And as soon as they look at your comment, and this happened to me on YouTube, right? As soon as they look by my comment, and they be like, and then any other comment behind that, yeah, girl, yeah, thank you. And then when I comment, yeah, can y'all tell her, yeah, anyway, yeah. And they'll just skip over my comment. It happened too, like on Facebook, when I was on Facebook. I remember I added this one bitch, right? This another black bitch. See, I'm telling y'all. So I had this one lady, and I used to have this thing where I used to add a lot of people that were from the spiritual community, a lot of black people from spiritual. I was trying to build a community. Don't do that, okay? If you were young, if you're new in spirituality, do not fucking go on an adding spree, start adding on these people. These people are a bunch of fucking energy vampires. These black bitches and even the niggas too. I'm gonna get on their asses in another video, but these people, they like to take advantage of people that are just starting out. They like to do this thing where they like to groom them, and, and then kind of like siphon off their energy, like steal their material, steal their talking points, groom, misguide them, misdirect them. They like to do this shit because that's what niggas like to do. Religious niggas do this shit. Religious niggas, spiritual niggas, hotep niggas, people outside, like in the church, all that shit. They all like to have this crabs in the barrel thing. They all like to stir people in the wrong direction, right? So you got to be careful. But anyway, so when I told the person that I typed it in, I told the person that she looks at my comment with a stank, stush face, and then she was like, something like telling the room, oh, yeah, something, yeah, you should block the delete. Yeah, can y'all tell her something or whatever, as if I was like annoying her or something. And then, of course, the followers. It's interesting, especially when it comes to the MGM women. It's always the followers that look nothing like them. They kind of act like they're like pit bulls or watchdogs, guard dogs, I would say. Like, and so anyway, this girl, one of the guard dogs or whatever, she was just like how people be typing stuff, and when they type stuff to you or whatever, and they always put ... I hate that. I don't know. Like, I hate when people put ... It's like they show like they're half interested in talking to you. Bitch, how about you don't talk to me at all? You ain't got a ... me, ho. Just don't say nothing to me at all, because you the one initiating conversation here. But anyway, that's just a side thing. I hate when people do that. When they type to me, they just put ... Like, well, what the fuck is that ... bullshit? Anyway. The person was like, oh, well, the troll had already came into her live and exposed themselves already, ... Like, get with it, girl. First of all, bitch, I don't be on your shit like that. Unlike you and the rest of these mammy assholes, I don't be up on your motherfucking ass every day. I'm not watching your lives every day because I got a fucking live. So why the fuck would I watch your live when I got a life of my fucking own? That's number one. Number two, like I said, I haven't seen this person in a while, and all of a sudden they popped up on my stuff, and you could just be kind instead of acting like I'm supposed to know everything that's going on with you all day, every day. Bitch, I got a fucking life, okay? And you can't expect me to, and it's not like I was pestering you in your inbox or pestering you in your live. I always come and show live to black bitches all the time, and they just give me a lot of attitude. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know what I'm saying? A lot of them will take shots at me in their community posts. A lot of them will secretly watch me through my Instagram page and then go on YouTube and say some things. Like I can just tell because I'm like a, an empath, whatever, so I can tell when somebody's ripping a page from my book. And I just be kind of like, or they'll rip page from my book and then be taking shots or something. You know what I'm saying? Even in person and stuff, I'll have people trying to they'll spend their whole time, like one individual, watching all of my reading videos and then want to take shots when they see me in person, but they know damn well that my readings was hitting, and then they want to act like they want to do the same thing that I'm doing, but the way how they say it is as if they're going to do a better job than me. Like, everything gotta be a fucking competition when it's with a black bitch, like every fucking time. I even stopped getting readings from y'all because some of the bitches that was doing that, I felt like they were purposely trying to stir me in the wrong direction, give me wrong advice. I felt like a lot of them had told me some stuff. That's why I was saying earlier that if you're not a twin, you don't need to be speaking up on twins or reading for twins. There's too many bitches out there that's reading for twins and they're not a fucking twin, and they got so much to say about it, so much to say about this journey. Bitch, you don't know nothing about this motherfucking journey. You don't know nothing about it. So don't be speaking on it. I mean, you can have your opinion or whatever, but I'm talking about like divinating. Like if you a twin, you need to be careful with who the fuck you coming to for your reading. I just speak from experience. You feel me? I just speak from experience and just from my observation. You know, a lot of these people will try to misdirect you. I had a couple of black bitches tell me that I wasn't something about my twin, that I wasn't going to see the twin, and it's not just black bitches. Sometimes it be other bitches too. Other bitches too. Sometimes be them too. But I'm just talking about the ones that are in my community, because it's a little bit more intense when it's between us. And I'm pretty sure, I mean, if you're a non-black woman watching this video, I'm pretty sure you probably would maybe disagree and be like, no, nah, you know, between my community, it's like this. But I'm saying for us, like as black women or whatever, black identifying women, it's a little more treacherous. And the same bullshit that we have, the same problems, internal issues that we have with each other, don't think for a second that it doesn't spill over into the tarot community or into the spiritual / occult community. I'm gonna get on some of the few guys in a fucking minute too. But I be going on my way to try to really like support some of these bitches, and they'll turn around and take shots, be phony towards me, and shit like that. And I'd be really thinking, I'm like, you know what, maybe this person probably watched my videos and they decided that they just watched my videos with like a stank face, like, and just decided that they just don't want to like me or whatever. Okay, that's cool, bitch. This is social media. This is a platform. It's cool. But what I'm saying is these are the type of bitches that be doing full shit behind the scenes. These are the bitches that be doing mental brujeria and doing magic and stuff like that to try to stop your shit. Especially if you're an up-and-coming content creator. If you're a smaller channel, these bitches will go out their way to do that. Okay? Meanwhile, they got a larger platform than you, and they worried about your little ass. You know what I'm saying? But anyway. So when the girl did that, and then I noticed the girl, I just didn't, when I was on that IG Live and they was doing that and stuff, and a couple other people was chiming in as if the other bitch didn't say something first, and they seemed like they all had a nasty ass fucking attitude. So I was just like, y'all act like I'm supposed to know everything. See, y'all be up underneath this bitch's live every single day because y'all need saviors. Y'all need to follow bitches that don't look nothing like y'all. That's another conversation for another fucking day. But you guys are like, y'all always need saviors. Y'all don't even trust your own judgment. Y'all don't even lean on your own understanding. You guys wait on these people with your sitting on your hands, just waiting for these people to think for you and to speak for you. And it's too much idolization of social media influencers, especially the spiritual social media influencers. You know, get your information and be out. I guess I stopped listening to certain people because I felt like Spirit told me that, like, I already ran my course with them. I learned what I needed to learn. They pointed me in the right direction, showed me the right books to look for. And after I got a nice little book list going, I'm good. I don't need to. Because, and then another thing, too, is like their following are the main people that I kind of don't care for, because it's become so cliquey, especially as among black people, black women. It becomes so fucking cliquey and snazzy and snarky and just and I shy away from shit like that, you know. So I didn't feel comfortable in that live, and Spirit was kind of like, okay, get off this bitch live, cause she on some other shit. You ain't watched her a long time for a reason. I pulled you away from this bitch content for a reason. I just wanted you to see what was going on with her. So some of these spiritual social influencers that are getting their channels attacked, I'm talking about the larger ones. Some of these ones that are getting their channels attacked and getting imposter, I'm not saying all of them deserve it, but some of them bitches deserve it. And that's why it's happening to them. My intuitive opinion is also, I think that it's some of them that are doing this, that's making these imposter pages. I also feel like these are former jilted clients. These are former clients where they had a reading with them and they probably said some shit that they didn't like, or they said something that they wasn't ready to hear, or it may have been somebody that they ripped off in other cases. And these persons is trying to get revenge on this person. I wouldn't be surprised, because all these little imposter pages for certain social influencers started popping up around the same time. I wouldn't be surprised if it's done by one person or like a small group of people. Like, let's get these fucking bitches. You never know. I'm not saying that everybody that it's happened to, that they deserved it or anything like that, because it could just be like a rite of passage. It just show that you're popping and you're getting up there or whatever. But I'm talking about certain bitches. Like, for me, the reason when this person pops up, this is what my spirits wanted me to see, you know. And like I said, there'll be Oh, let me tell you about the bitch from Facebook. Ow, I'm back now. So let me tell you the bitch from Facebook. Let me switch gears. So then, okay, this is a black bitch too. She's a little older than me too. Probably about, I don't know, not that much older than me. But yeah, I would say, yeah. If I'm in my 30s, should have been in her like, probably mid to late 40s probably, right? When I used to go on her lives or whatever, she used to always, okay, so she had a group. And that's another thing, too. Be careful with these fucking groups, okay? When you join your spiritual community or whatever, I mean, when you're on your spiritual journey, you're going to feel like you need to connect with anybody and everybody that's in the spiritual community. Don't do that. Just be an observer, okay? Just be an observer. A lot of these bitches racked up so much negative karma and they're looking for somebody to, here you go, you know? So be careful with that. They're always looking for somebody to groom. And once they see that you're a threat, once they see that you have potential, they will try to suck your ass dry. They will try to block you from things. They will even, in some cases, harm you. They will even police your posts and try to groom you into thinking like them and acting like them. And if you don't think and act like them, then, you know what I'm saying? And some of these people go even far as to hex you just because you got a different opinion or get their dumbass fucking minions to do that. So be careful when you go on these fucking groups, you know? So anyway, I had joined her group and it was like a candle magic type of group or whatever. And everybody's like, you know, some people will post up their work or post up whatever stuff. And see, these groups are grounding. These groups are grounds for energy vampires, people that will encourage them to post their work. That will encourage them to That will encourage them to post their work. Meanwhile, they are blocking the work or sucking up the energy from that picture. Okay, so they're doing a lot of picture work and things like that. And then they're also you got them you politic with them in a group. You think they're cool or whatever. You add them as a friend on your, let's say, Facebook, right? You add them as a friend on Facebook. So you add them as a friend on Facebook. Now they're like policing your posts, looking at all of your motherfucking pictures, okay? Then they can't wait for the day that they disagree with you on something. Fuck. If they disagree with you on something, they will easily try to throw magic on you, mental brujeria upon you just because you may have said something and you have a stance on a certain issue or whatever. They don't like what you said. Okay, they'll get all their friends to add you, okay? They'll get all their friends to subscribe to you. They'll get all their friends to add you, okay? And when you have a certain opinion about something, their people will be watching you, and then they'll go and show the other person, well, this girl, she said this, she said that. Oh, okay, she did. Okay, well, I'm going to make my post or make my video about it and, you know, push back on it or whatever, as if people can't have different opinions in the spiritual community. So just be mindful of this grooming shit. So anyway, the bitch on Facebook, she used to always try to skip over me on readings and stuff, right? So I would participate a little bit because they always force you to participate in these groups. They don't like lurkers, which I can understand to a certain degree, but I understand why some people just rather be quiet and just watch because they're trying to read comments, they're trying to see what other people are coming up with. So, you know, some of these groups will encourage you to participate or whatever. So I would participate. Post up certain candles that I was doing after the work was done. Get like candle magic interpretations and stuff. This is a few years ago, or a couple years ago. And then when she would do her live videos, I would be the first person in the room. She would literally skip over me. And put somebody else in my place. Like when you know how like when you join somebody's live video and they be like, oh, I'm doing readings on everybody and you know readings. Don't do that anymore. Don't do that. If you're new, don't do that. But anyway, when I didn't know any better. So when I would go on the video, I could see that she could read my comment. And everybody's like, me, choose me. They gonna pick the one that kissed their ass the most. They gonna pick the dumbass bitch that's all up in their ass, that asks the dumbest, stupidest, most basic ass fucking question. They can easily fucking look at themselves. They gonna go to them. So I noticed that this person, she would always do this. And I would just go on her live just to be sure. Like, let me be sure she really doing this. And I would literally be the first person on her live, and I'll say me. And normally, if the first person that show up on your live and you're doing free readings, you would go for that person. But see, Spirit didn't want this bitch to fucking read me, okay? Spirit didn't want this bitch to read me, so that's why. I didn't realize at the time, but I was just annoyed, like, why this bitch always skipping over me, or whatever. So, just like that kind of situation. Anyways, needless to say, when I knew that she was purposely doing it, because I like to test shit out, you know, to know that if I'm not tripping or not. So once I felt that weird energy with her, I blocked that bitch. So anyway, back to what happened on Instagram with this girl. And look, this gal, she come upon the camera, and she looked real grizzy. Got the fucking Felicia braids, just face all worn out, look half fucking dead. Like, girl, I would never come on the camera looking like that, ever. So I don't know what kind of shit she did find. But anyway, she looked the toe up, come on live. And I'm like, sometimes you could look at these people's face and you could see that their ass has been getting fucked up. And some of these people that be wanting you to feel sorry for their motherfucking ass, some of them are getting exactly what the fuck they deserve. And you can see it on their face that they fucking, this bitch, she look crazy. Now, she a little older. She a older type of bitch, but damn, girl, you look crazy. You look fucking crazy. Like real Felicia-ish. Okay? Well, you got an attitude. You ain't got to take whatever. If somebody doing stuff to your page or whatever, bitch, you ain't got to take it out on me. All I said when I got on her live, all I said was that I had blocked them and reported them. That's all I said. So it's not like you know what I'm saying? But anyway. So I'm just not going to be supporting people. So what I did with my petty motherfucker ass, what I did is I unblocked the troll and I ended up following them. Yeah, bitch, since you want to have a fucking attitude, bitch, I'm not going to, I even feel bad for reporting the page. I'm just going to block the page. And then I'm going to, what are you doing? Go sit down. I'll be downstairs in a sec. Okay, honey. But I ended up unblocking the troll, unblocking the fake page. Since you want to have a nasty ass fucking attitude, bitch, then I'll just unblock the troll. Fuck it. Maybe they have a reason to do what they're doing. Fuck it. I should have inboxed them and asked them what was the deal, what happened, because according to the bitch's followers, they came on her live video to expose themselves. So, I don't know. But anyways, bitch, I unfollowed you, Felicia. Bye, Felicia. Looking grizzly, looking toe the fuck up. Bye, girl. And when you stop fucking with social media influencers, don't think and I'm talking about the ones that be secretly watching you and doing all kind of shit, whatever. Don't be surprised that like they will catch on that you don't fuck with them no more. Some of them need your energy. They need certain viewers' energy and participation in order to keep their channel going. But here's the thing. They do that to keep their channels and their pages going, and then they get threatened by these people. They secretly watch and spy these people, get people to watch them, all kind of stuff. And you could tell because, like, for my page, just today, I had deleted a bunch of people. I deleted people, I unfollowed people because I was tired of bitches following. I don't engage with them on their page. I don't go out my way to watch their shit because of, everything's reciprocal. So I don't get no support. I don't get no support or anything, but I get a lot of views. So I just think that that's kind of fishy. Like I'll get like 33 views or 48 views on like some short like stories that I post. So somebody's watching my shit intently. Because as much views as I get on certain posts, you would think that I would get likes to go along with the views. So it's a lot of heavy eyes on my shit, like heavy eyes. And for my readings, I'll have like maybe 30 views here, 20 views there, 15 views here. I'm a very small platform. Who are those other extra eyes that watch my thing and they don't even click like, they don't comment, they don't say nothing? So I had these tarot people, and they were tarot black women. So I unfollowed all them bitches. I was like, girl, I'm unfollowing all of y'all. There's no point in having you on here. You done been on my shit for like a year, couple months or whatever. We don't interact with each other enough. So, bitch, obviously you're watching me to get material. So I'm not going to give you that. Another thing too was certain scholars, like a male scholar, certain people, I feel like I've already run my course listening to certain people, and I noticed that when I have a real question, they would have like an attitude, like they would read my comment with a fucking attitude out of everybody else. It's like they love basic, empty-minded type of people, and it kind of makes me think, because things are starting to become very trendy and very cliquey-ish, especially in the black spiritual community. Everybody's trying to be about part of some kind of clique. Everybody has this hive mind, and when I used to go on certain, and that's why I had stopped kind of going on certain people's YouTube lives. Because when I would go on there, it's like they go out their way to purposely ignore me. And I can feel that they are. They'll go out their way to purposely ignore me. And if I make a comment, I swear to God, on me, on goddess, they will read my comment with an attitude. You know, they'll read my comment with an attitude out of everybody else, or there'll be people in the chat that'll try to take shots at me or try to correct what I'm saying. You know, because they're kind of like, I guess maybe it's moderators too. Like, I even had to go on, when I went on one person's live, it was a bunch of niggas talking crazy shit. This was around the time when KS died or whatever. Niggas was talking crazy shit, and the moderators, these motherfuckers think they moderators, they fucking put me in timeout. I didn't even say nothing that was all that bad. I was just saying what they were saying back at them. They gonna put me in fucking timeout, but they had niggas on there talking mad crazy. So I was just like, see, niggas is stupid. I'm not, you know what, the less black spiritual people I fuck with, the better for me. There's just certain people that I'll listen to, but other than that, I feel like I've had my fill with some content. Like, I'm gonna be honest, like I feel like I had my fill with it. And like I said, when Spirit tell you to take a break from watching people and stuff like that, take a fucking break, because your energy is bomb as fuck. Your viewership, your energy, lending your stuff to you, lending your support, all that's energy. Your energy bomb as fuck. They'll be fucking wasting on these people, and they secretly don't even fucking like your ass anyway. And if you motherfuckers that you like, that you support, you know. So a lot of these bitches, they hate themselves. A lot of these bitches be trying to stir twins wrong in their fucking journey. Meanwhile, they not no fucking twin. Okay? A lot of them like I said, the readings that I had, they wouldn't even say, I'd ask certain questions or I would say stuff about it, and they would just be, it seemed like they just wanted to give me a negative reading on stuff. They wanted to say, oh, you're not going to see this person, or this is what's going on with this person. Next you know, I'll hear from them. Or it'd be the opposite of what they were saying. You said I wasn't going to see this person no more. Okay, I just saw them just now. What are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about? You know? Yeah. If you're a twin, then I'm not talking about you. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have nothing against twins, I ain't talking about you. If you want to have your own honest opinion about it, cool, fine. But I'm just saying, like, coming from a twin myself, I know I'm a fucking twin. This is a very, 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 very hard journey. Okay. So you need to be careful what the fuck you're speaking on. And there were even people that I had thought were twins until I had seen that they were a little biased. Now I don't think they're a twin. I really don't think they're really one. But that's what they're putting themselves out there to be. And when I peeped their energy, I would kind of like listen to their videos for a little bit, for a few days, just to get an idea of how they are overall, to see if I really want to subscribe. I do this before I subscribe. I watch a couple of videos and just kind of see where they at. So there was this one girl. She's a younger chick, so she's like a little 90s baby, little Gen Z chick, I think, whatever. She was pretty, a pretty brown skinned black girl. She's cute. Looked like a model, really skinny, whatever. So I was watching her video. I forgot her name. I could put her name out there. But she was claiming she was a twin, and she was like, you know, sharing things about her situation and blah, 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 blah. You know, trying to garner sympathy and support. Okay, cool. All right, girl. So I was listening to a couple of her readings over the past couple of days. This was like, maybe about a couple months ago, like 2-3 months ago. So it's okay, because she keep popping up on my shit. So I'm like, all right, fine, let me listen. So she'll do like collective, DF, DM, TF readings. And then towards the end, she would do like a mini spread for each zodiac sign in the in order, in zodiac order. You know what I mean? Like what's called Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius. Sorry, I have to sing that song just to make sure I got the order right. Okay. So when she gets to the Virgo, and I know that some readers be doing this, they have a certain bias towards certain zodiac signs, okay? Virgo, Gemini, Scorpio, like the top 3 most hated fucking signs in the fucking zodiac. We're the most hated, okay? So you gotta be careful, you gotta properly vet people, especially if you're a twin, and you're a twin that is a Virgo, Gemini, Scorpio. Be careful, some of these people will purposely try to give you, because they don't like your sign, they'll purposely try to give you negative readings. So I was watching the girl, and then when she got to the Virgo part, all the readings was pretty, was good, neutral, good readings. Once you get to the Virgo one, I noticed that she was pulling out negative cards, and she actually laughed. Like, she was like, yeah, it says right here, bitch. She's like, it says right here, that you're not going to reunite with them in this lifetime. something like that. And I'm just like, I don't know if it was a nervous laugh or what, but it's like, if you're a real twin, how is that fucking funny? And then what about these Virgos who believe that they're twins, or these Virgo twins who aren't sure about, who are very new to their spiritual journey, very new to the twin flame journey, which is quite interchangeable, and they hear something like that. Now their vibration is going to be low. Now they're going to feel doomed. Now they're going to take it to heart and take it as their reality. Bitch, if you was a real twin, immediately after that, I X'd out of her shit, and I unsubscribed. I X'd out. I'm like, bitch, you ain't no fucking twin. Because ain't no twin, or if you're a true twin, you're not going to laugh at other twins that are in separation, that are going through, you don't know what they're going through mentally and emotionally, spiritually. And then you're laughing at the fact that you're speaking over them with that Virgo brujeria, bitch, speaking over these particular Virgos or whatever sign that you're speaking on. You're speaking over these people in a negative manner based on what your cards say, and you got the nerve to fucking laugh at it. Bitch, I hopped out that video real quick and made sure that I unsubscribed from her. Because any real twin is not going to, you're going to be sympathetic towards every twin, regardless of their zodiac sign, bitch. That's stupid. If you're a true twin, you know what it's like. So why would you laugh at anybody else's journey? That's karmic. So there's a lot of karmic bitches acting like they fucking twins on this bitch. You know what I'm saying? These little ratatouille ass, ratchet ass karmic hoes on here. They pose themselves as divine feminine, and they're not. Okay? It's a bunch of hurt bitches. They hurt in the face, hurt in the spirit, and they all are coming together to congregate like some little cackling church hens. And they ain't no different from the fucking church, But anyways, I got off the girl's video, and I was just like, yeah, it's time for me to do a clean sweep. So I did a clean sweep. I had, unrecommend. I would click unrecommend. Every time the videos would pop up in my algorithm, unrecommend. Not interested. So I started doing that. And yeah. So you'll notice that. So let me know in the comment section if you, as a viewer or viewer/subscriber, that you notice that if you are lending your energy to a certain creator, you'll notice that they'll pull on your energy, and they'll try to take shots at you. They'll try to speak bad into your life. If you're like an upcoming reader, or you're a smaller channel, they'll watch your stuff, clock your platform, but they won't like or comment or try to support you. You'll know the real ones. The real ones will support you. The real ones will comment back. The real ones will support you. They'll send exports, woo, woo, whatever. I'm not talking about that, but I'm saying that you may have said something in your readings, and then you go on their page, or you click on a video. Spirit will lead you to click on a video. You click on this video, and you click on a video, and then they'll say something that like something that might resist whatever that you're saying. So they'll say something that'll counter what you're saying, or it'll make a reference towards something that you did in the reading, or something that you know what I'm saying, like something like that. So they'll kind of like low key take little shots and stuff or whatever. Okay, so these are the people that watch you very, very closely. So it's very important to, vet these people. Okay. So anyway, today, what I did today was, now last night, I fell asleep listening to, her name is Morna, and it's for the Ho'oponopono prayer. It's 11 hours, 47 minutes long. Her repeating the same this affirmation. It's very beautiful. I fell asleep listening to it. I had a very pleasant dream. I had dream invaders, but they were pleasant to me this time. They were pleasant to me this time. They were pleasant. They were respectful. And so I was pleasant and cordial and respectful in the reading. Okay? Sometimes you got to get bitches together. Some bitches will walk into your dream, try to start some shit, and you got to whoop a little ass. Okay? And then the next time they come back in your dream, they come correct. So that's what happened. They came correct. And I was able to get out all of my feelings and stuff. That's why it's important to do what is right for you. Don't let nobody dictate you and tell you how you're supposed to feel and how you're supposed to react. Now you can hear what they have to say. You can hear them out. If you really need guidance or whatever in a certain area, you can hear them out. But don't allow anybody to groom you or police you into doing certain things or whatever. Like, deal with your shit as it comes along. Especially if you've been in this shit for a couple of years. Like, deal with it as it comes along. Like me and my I always talk about my astral experiences or whatever. In the dream, I felt like being combative. I felt like expressing my feelings and expressing it out. And once I get it all out of my system, then I brought in the Ho'oponopono prayer, and I listened to that. Then I listened to this, and I listened to that. Then I take my spiritual bath, I cleanse myself, whatever. But when you're working so hard on yourself and you're working so hard to heal, you will get distractions. You get karmic distractions. You will, no matter how peaceful and awesome your day went, you will have people still shooting negative energy at you for the stupidest fucking shit. Taking shots at you for the stupidest shit. You could like somebody and support them or whatever and be cool with people, especially on this social media thing, and the whole time they don't like your ass. The whole time it's them that's blocking you. So you just have to really that's why I took a mental diet. That's why Spirit told me to take a mental and visual diet and just only focus on the people who give me good vibes. That's it. I'm watching Crocodile Dundee. I love that movie. Anyway, but so what was I getting at? So anyway, I gotta hop off that person's video, and I say, I'm gonna stop listening to these readings on here. So if you're a twin, I just want to say this right quick. If you're a twin, properly vet people. Don't go to any old tarot reader about your twin flame journey unless they are a twin and they know how it feels. Okay. And try to seek guidance and readings and counseling and things like that. I was investigating that last night to twin flame couples that are already reunited. I would highly suggest that you would get readings from them if they are people that do readings or consultations or whatever. Talk to them, get up on their content, talk to them, and I feel like you'll have a fair shot because other twins will sympathize with other twins. You know, it's not no competition or no race. That's what Spirit just told me to say. That there might be twins that could be bitter. You know, there might be twins that could be bitter because they're in separation. So when they read, they want to impose on their people. Because they're in separation, they want to make sure that your ass ain't in separation. That way you can always come back. It's like a revolving door. I cause the boo-boo, you come in and I put Neosporin and bandage on the boo-boo, and then you go on and then you come back, and it's like a revolving door of fuckery, a revolving door of trauma bonding, and it's like making sure that they always come back for more. See, spiritualists, a lot of them that have these little fans or whatever, a lot of them be doing work on their fans, doing work on it, and sometimes Spirit would pick up on it, and I say, you know what, that's probably the reason why they don't like me, because it's like they don't like people that are into independent studies. They don't like people that think for themselves, you know. And Spirit would redirect you to something else and not watch the videos. You'll notice that your phone will cut off, the video will start like glitching and stuff like that. Spirit don't want you to look at them, okay? And when you stop, and let's say you go on this mental diet, I'm not saying to be rude to these people or anything like that, because I would never go on anybody's video and be rude and all that stuff. I just simply won't watch. When you go on this mental diet and you stop watching these people, their energy will miss you in some kind of way. Like they'll miss like a certain part of your energy because they won't be able to pull upon you. They have to pull upon everybody else. You may not know how powerful that you are, and by you not withdrawing your energy from that and going your own way, just kind of observe and see what happens afterwards. You know, just try to observe. That's all I'm saying. For instance, like I said, when you be asking like smart questions, when you're trying to ask like real questions, and you need advice on an experience that you had to make sense of the experience you had, and this person get an attitude, like what happened in my situation, those aren't the type of people you should fuck with. Period. Those are the type of people you should fuck with. And try to get your information, or just try your best to divinate on it, or ask your spirit guides, your ancestors for guidance. Because some of these people, I would say most of these motherfucking people, it's become a trend in a like a trendy clique. It's become a style, a fashion to be affiliated with certain people. And they have a new entirely generation of fans and listeners, and these people are only joining the spiritual community out of clout because they heard this nigga's popping and this nigga's popping and this nigga working with this nigga and that nigga working with that bitch and this bitch working with this bitch. You know, they're getting the attention of celebrities, so they starting to act still like they were a celebrity. You feel me? Like they on the same shit in a way that they are. It's fine. But you'll start to notice how stank they act. So I remember one time, right? I was on this person's video. They was a scholar. I was on this person's video, and I had an astral experience. And this astral experience was something I had never experienced, and I still can't even get answers for it because I'm even scared to even tell it to certain people because they might feel some kind of way about it. I don't know. But if it makes sense, if anybody knows, let me know, right? In the dream, I was in my room, and I was levitating off the bed. So this is my body here, and then this is my etheric body. So I was going like this, and I was trying to break past the ceiling. Couldn't quite break past the ceiling. I gotta turn. Oh, let me put the charger on here. Let me put the charger on. I'm gonna have to put the fan on too. It's hot like someone about it. Okay. So anyway, so that was one part of the dream, and then another scene was plug this shit in. Oh my gosh. Okay, because I'm not wearing my glasses, so it's like I'm trying to really plug that shit in. But anyway, so I went into, I'm saying I'm high with a motherfucker. Okay, so anyway, so I went on their live video. This was on Instagram, and I went on their live video, and I was trying to explain to them because you can only type but so many characters in the video, in a live video. Everybody else was asking dumbass, basic ass, fucking questions, like how do you open your third eye, and like how do you bounce your root chakra, how do you do a vanishing spell, how do you time travel? How do you lucid dream? What does it mean when you like just basic fucking questions, right? And he went out his way to answer the question. So I was trying to ask a question about an experience that I had. I was trying to keep it under 140 characters or whatever, because you can only type so much in a live video. So basically, I'll tell you in short what my dream was. Okay. So after the levitating part, I could see that my arm and everything is transparent, or whatever. And I couldn't get to the ceiling, so I kind of gave up on that. And then I was looking outside of my window, and I was able to put my hand through the wall. Like you see, like the windows right here and the walls right there. I'm able to put my etheric hand through the wall. So I'm like, all right, cool. Let me see if I can fly out, because I'm really trying to fly out my room, like get out my room and fly. So I'm putting my hand through it. Okay, all right, cool. So I get to my bedroom window. I get to the window, and I'm trying to push through, and I can't. There's like this little plasma, but it's stingy though. Like it felt like gel, but I felt pain in this dream, which made me stop because I tried to push my hand through it, and I pushed my hand through it, but it felt like a bunch of fucking red ants were all over my fucking hands. Like there was a bunch of fucking red ants just biting, like all over my hand. And I was just like, because I'm curious, like, why can't I get past this? So when I yanked my hand back, I got like blood on my hand. It's like blood, or like, it looked like dark red ink was all over my hand. So I did it again. Like, let me push past this shit. But I'm literally feeling like pain from the stings, trying to push back on this little plasma. Pushing back. And I was just like, ah, shit. Then I looked and it's even more of it on my hand. So I was trying to ask this nigga the question. He gonna read my shit with a fucking attitude. Everybody else asking basic ass, dumb ass, stupid nigga questions. Everybody's making nonsensical jokes. Everybody's making commentary to try to impress him or impress other people in the comment section. It's a lot of people sucking their own cocks, okay? And so when he read my comment, he decides to read my comment with an attitude. And was like, yeah, I could tell that he only got like the first three letters, and he's like something, blah, 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 yeah, okay, tell everybody, da, 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 like that. And I was just like, I just wanted my question answered, like, right? So then I was like, let me get up off this shit, because it's too trendy, it's too cliquey, it's too niggerish in here. So, make I left this place, right? So I'm like, I ain't welcome here. Like, I done ran my course with him anyway. I done watched almost a whole bunch of videos. I used to watch this person all the time, listen to their radio, blog talk, react, listen to these same group of people over and over and over. I done got burnt out, and I done learned everything I needed to learn anyway. So I was like, cool, I'm off this, right? So I left, and I was just like, okay. So then that was from my other page. That was my tarot business page that I had commented from. So I unfollowed him from my tarot business page, right? So then maybe like, it was probably maybe like I had sworn off his stuff that I'm not going to watch him no more. He gave me a nasty attitude. He was being condescending. So I was like, I'm not trying to suck your dick. I'm not trying to flirt with you. I'm not trying to be your motherfucking friend. I just wanted to get like an answer. Since you're knowledgeable and things, I'm just trying to get your expertise on it. Like, show me the direction where to look. I'm not expecting, like everybody else in your comment section wants you to spoon feed them basic shit. I just want you to point me in the right motherfucking direction. If you don't know, just say that. You ain't gotta have a fucking attitude, my nigga. If you don't know, just say that. Just say, oh, no, I never encountered that before. Okay, well, that is interesting. Feel free to email me and, blah, 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 blah. And I wouldn't even mind paying for your time because that's how real I am. Like, if I like somebody, if I like your content, I'm going to like your community post, I'm going to like your video. If you're a person that got your comments off, because most of the time the person do have the comments off, now I see why. The person, so I would still, like, support and things. And if I want to get your time and your expertise, if I feel like I'm bothering you, I don't mind paying for your time, paying for your advice, your expertise, or whatever, and just point me in the right direction. I do everything else for my fucking self. But anyways, after I had dropped the person from my other page, I was like, when I go on my personal page, this has to been, I can't go on my phone right now, but I go on my personal page, and I don't know if he does this with everybody. When I go on to my personal page, 'cause I was following him from my personal page first, and then I have my tarot business page. So when I went on my personal page, he inboxed me his latest video. So I don't know if he does this with everybody, but he would inbox me his video, and that ain't the first time he did it either. Because the reason why I'm saying this story is because I think that, like I said, some people, and I'm just a tiny little drop amongst the sea of followers. But like I said, for certain people, you don't understand how powerful you are and how powerful your energy is. And when you lend an energy to somebody else's shit, that's why it becomes so fruitful. So now he's got bottom feeders and clout chasers and people up under his shit that just want to be down just to say that they down with somebody, just to say that I know this person or I watch this person. It's just kind of becoming like high school. When this person inboxed me a video, I was like, I just click. You know how like when somebody DM you on Instagram, you just double click it and it shows up as a heart. It's just kind of saying like receive, like I got it. So when he inboxed, I was like, I just double clicked it and I was like, okay, interesting. When I pull my energy away from certain platforms, certain people's platforms, it's like they'll find a way towards me. They will inbox me their stuff, or all of a sudden the algorithm will just show up like with their shit right there. Boom, boom, they just posted today, or like little shit like that. And I thought it was interesting. I was like, why would you be inboxing me? You don't like me. You see my name, my picture, and be like, oh, this bitch here. And I'm not disrespectful or an annoying person. I'm a Virgo. We don't like to come off as a bother or a nuisance towards anybody. So if we go out of our way and we go out on a limb to, ask for advice or guidance, and you shun us or shame us, you'll never fucking hear from us again. You'll never hear from us again. So I'm just saying, like, I noticed this with black people a lot. So I even stopped dealing with black, because male, I'm not saying all of them, but like I kind of like have to be really discriminating because a lot of them, I learned from this person, especially the person I'm talking about. I learned from them, and they were a huge part of my journey. I learned from them, the books that they suggested, the listening to him give spiritual advice to other people, because some people may have had similar stories or similar questions that I would have, and things of that nature. And I've learned. So I just felt like Spirit was like, you know what, get off this person's live. You run your course with that person. And so when I saw them kind of like trying to inbox me their new video, they inboxed their new video, I just put like. I didn't respond to it. I didn't say anything. I just put like, and I didn't even bother clicking on the video. I was just like, Spirit just was like, nah, just don't even bother. You can come back around to it whenever you're ready or if you're bored or whatever. But don't do that. They miss your motherfucking energy, bro. Like, people miss your motherfucking energy. When you take that mental diet, you fuck with them. There you go. They're gonna miss your energy. So, that's why, like, moving forward, like today I did a unfollowing spree, a block spree, a delete spree, because I don't want people on my Instagram, and I've been feeling people trying to siphon my energy and evil eye me on my business Instagram page, and I had people that I didn't even realize that were following me. Okay, I had fake pages and certain pages. That's why I be telling the people that are subscribed to my channel that if you want to add me on Instagram, you need to have a real fucking page. Like, you really need to have a real page, okay? Because I'm going to think you're a troll. I got enough motherfucking people that I'm not fucking with trying to infiltrate my shit. I have to comb through my shit weekly. When Spirit tell me, you need to check on this person's page. Okay, this person had your page for how long? You ain't never said nothing. You ain't never really communicate with them. They just watching your content. You got all these fucking, you got like a certain number of views. It's not a large number now, but you got a certain number of views, and they don't like or they don't comment. And then you may go on that person. They might take your information, your verbiage, your vernacular, and then they go to other platforms, YouTube, Twitter, Tumblr, whatever, and kind of just pass it off as if it was their shit. And like I said, if you're a true empath, you could tell when motherfuckers be watching you, and it's like they resent themselves for even watching you or paying attention to you this much. They resent the cyber stalking to the point where they got to take subliminal shots and shit, So yeah. So I'm just going to be a lot more discriminatory and a lot more I had to delete people. I was led to delete and unfollow some people because I felt like, even hide my stories and block some people. I did a lot of that today. I deleted like maybe about 200 and some people from my tarot business page. I deleted them because I just felt like I needed to. I wanted to kind of try to cut as much tentacles off from my solar plexus as possible. I wanted to tuck because I felt like people were evil eyeing me and trying to take my creativity. See, one thing, if you're watching this video, one thing about you is nobody can pull a better you than you. Nobody can out you. You know what I'm saying? So continue doing what you're doing. If you're a smaller platform, you a smaller IG page, worry about quantity of followers. Worry about quality of followers, not quantity. I would say supporters, but worry about quality and not quantity. Okay, you don't want a bunch of people like me. I'm not trying to be no fucking guru. I don't want a bunch of bitches latching onto my fucking nipple and calling me mother and all this bullshit. I don't need that. I want to have followers where I can learn from them just as much as they learn from me, that they can stand on their own 2 feet, that they're an independent thinker and an independent studier. I'm not trying to groom anybody that's watching me. I'm not trying to come off as I'm a master teacher or whatever. All I am is I'm more of a master student, if anything, forever a student. But I only wanted to just share my journey and share some of the things that I went through, so that when people who are new to this, or people who have taken a break from this and came back, so that they won't fall for certain bullshit that I fell for, so they can protect themselves. Because a lot of people, like I said, they join the spirituality shit for ulterior motives, to clout chase, to get the attention of celebrities, and then you notice their energy changes once they get connected to certain people. It becomes a clique, okay? It becomes a charlatan clique. It becomes something that it wasn't before when you first watched it. So, for me, it's like I just like sharing my journey, and even if my page stays the same size, that's cool, because I feel like the people that need to see it will see it. I feel like when I'm long gone and out there, in the ancestral realm, people that need to see it will see it. Maybe my own daughter and my own family members and shit will probably click on my shit and see it as like, hey, you know what, this bitch ain't that bad. Because you'll see me. You'll click on my shit when you're ready to hear. And you'll get all the information that you need, and I won't be that bad, you know? So, anyways, I just decided that I'm going to just be careful of where I distribute my energy and my viewership. And if sometimes I will peek my head in after going on this mental diet just to check and see what kind of shit they'll find, and I'll be like, okay, I see what's going on. Oh, okay. Just to confirm my own suspicions. I will do that, like, you know. So, I'm going to be doing that for YouTube too. But see, I had YouTube for a long time. So I have a lot of unsubscribing to do. But it is definitely time to do a clean sweep. And see, I just want to do like a little experiment. Just a social media experiment. I want to unfollow some people, restrict some people from having access to certain content, especially on my Instagram, more so for Instagram, and just see what happens with the energy in a couple of months. I just want to see where this leak, where these tentacles are coming from. I'm trying to cut as much of these tentacles up off of me as possible. Okay, if their intentions aren't good or if it's neutral, it has the potential to be bad. I gotta cut you. I gotta block you. You know, random people following me and stuff. There are people that, shout out to Sage Witch 777. Big up to her because she had said something on her community post that was a confirmation for me, because when I did a cord cutting ritual, there was a lot of interesting things that were happening. People were really, it was like trolls requesting me over and over. I would go in my email, and my email, I don't know if this happened to anybody else, but my email will have the names of people that I don't fuck with, but it's not their email, it's not them, but it'll have their names on there, but the last name will be different. And I'm like, that's different. Anyway, and I'll just keep scrolling. So I'll be experiencing that, and yeah, mainly that, and then people adding me. So yeah, like I said, if you are trying to add me, I ain't got no problem. I don't bite. Just let me know. Just DM me. Let me know what platform you're coming from. What's your name on that platform? Like, oh, I'm your subscriber from YouTube. My name is da 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 da. Oh, okay, cool. Because other than that, I'm going to block your ass. I'm serious. I get a funny fucking feeling when people will request to follow me and I confirm, and they have access to look at all of my stuff. Not like I post anything super personal, but they have all the access to see my shit. And then when I go on a page, when I request them back, they don't grant my request. They just want to watch me. I'll block your fucking ass if you do that too. So, yeah. So that's just the type of shit, you know, that I'm on. And like I said, you know, dealing with, you know, black BWs and MGMs, women. Yeah, I'm just not going to lend too much of my. I'm only going to go to the few people. Anybody that give me good vibes, that's what I'm going to fuck with. Everybody else, you done so. I'm not really dealing with you. Anybody that like secretly want to take shots at me, and I will consult with my spirits to see if you is. I'll drop your ass too, even if I do like you, because I be liking people, I be cool with people, and I don't know how they truly, honestly feel about me, and it is what it is. So, like I said, I just want to kind of like make sure I'm not leaking energy. So I'm just gonna try this little experiment and see what happens. You know, see what happens, especially on my Instagram. I'm just gonna just see what happens. I'm gonna block certain people, delete certain people. I have people just sitting dormant on my shit. They would add me as one person, and then when I go do my clean sweep, it's a completely different page, and I only got one picture or no profile picture. Who the fuck is these people? Anyway, shout out to Sage Witch, right? Because I like her vibe, so I've been commenting on her stuff, and she real cool, real humble. She comment back. So that's another thing I've been doing too. Like if I know for a fact people are overlooking what I'm saying and only communicating with certain people, and I comment, I would delete my motherfucking comments. And I even had motherfuckers delete my comments too. And I was just like, interesting. Okay. All right. You know, they delete my comment and then say something in their community post. I'm not sure if it's directed towards me or not, but whatever, it no matter. So, but anyway, you know, she was saying something about like, you know, people that are in the music industry and be careful when you're a spiritual person and shit like that. Like these niggas is trying to do A, B, and C, you know, trying to prep you for, you know, to be a sacrificial lamb or your kids with them to be sacrificial lamb. She was talking on that type of tip. And there was a person that had added me on Instagram. I don't remember meeting this dude. I swear to God is I don't remember meeting this nigga at all. And I'm the type of person, I remember how I meet people and I remember how I drop the ass. Okay? So I don't remember meeting this guy. But he was a producer. And when after I did a cord cutting ritual, I didn't hear from him. I don't know if he blocked me or whatever, because I could still see his comments or whatever. But then when I click on his name, it's like his page is like a blank and shit. So I think he may have blocked me or restrict me or whatever the case is. And I thought it was weird. So when I went on my other, I got like 4 pages, bitch. So when I went on my other page and tried to search for it in the engine, it came up. And I was like, oh, okay. And I thought about it for a minute. I was like, okay, well, obviously I dodged the bullet. I had to remember. I said, oh, yeah. You did a cord cutting. I was like, oh. I knew something was up with this person, though. Because like I said, I didn't remember how I met them. When they was trying to, when I was asking, I was like, are you sure? Like, what happened when you met me? What was I wearing? What happened? He was like, yo, I saw you over here, and you were in Long Beach, and you were walking around. You was looking good. Well, that probably was true. And he was like, yeah, you gave me your Instagram. I was like, I did. Because I really don't be talking to nobody else. People be trying to talk to me, and I be like, hi. People like, hey. Like, some people will force themselves to try to say hi to you because they feel my energy and shit, you know? So a lot of them, well, they'll look at me and they'll figure if they want to be respectful or disrespectful. The closer that I get to them, they be like, okay, let me be nice. She be like, she on some other shit. Hey, what's up? Hey, how you doing? Hey, what's up, sister? Hey. I'm like, hey, how you doing? And I just keep pushing. So I don't even remember meeting this person. But anyway, he said, I give him his Instagram, and I was asking if he needed a read. And I was like, okay, well, that do kind of sound like me. But I still don't remember. So, you know, motherfucker cupcaking in my DMs and you know what I'm saying, and shit. And then I started to have a few astral experiences. One where I had to fight off a bitch. I don't know who the fuck this bitch was. I had to fight her off and shit. And I was trying to ask him questions. I went right to the source. I'm like, who is this girl? I never see this bitch. Me don't know where she come from. Who this gal, right? So he like, oh, my ex was already in the other relationship, and you know, so this person already had a child. This person had a son. I see their picture, you know, on social media. So okay, he got a son. You know, I got a child, but you know, this son is almost around the same age as my daughter, probably a little younger, a few years younger. So it's like, all right. It's like I kind of felt like he wasn't single or 100% single, or he was like talking to probably multiple girls. That's just my best guess. Talking to multiple girls, because I would notice on his page it would like to have a comment, but when I would click on the comment section, I can't see it. So there's obviously these women that he's dealing with that he would like hide comments and stuff. And when I would sometimes go on his live, just to go on the live, I would see the same type of bitches that be on his live. They'd be like, looking and lurking, girl. And I had a couple of bitches that tried to add me, and I was just like, no, bitch. Block. I didn't even answer it. I just blocked the ass. But anyway, I didn't hear from him after that cord cutting. And then I had another dream about him. He got some darkness with him. And I guess he felt like because I was spiritual or whatever, I think he felt like I could help him in some kind of way or something. I don't know. because I kept trying to ask him, what is your point? What are you talking to me for? He had my shit. He said he had my shit for months. Like I said, I don't even remember meeting this person. I remember adding this person. I remember looking at the name and I was like, oh, okay, this person's a producer. Okay, well maybe they must have came across from my SoundCloud. I had SoundCloud for years, like since 2012. So I said maybe he came from SoundCloud and he added me. So I had people that add me from SoundCloud because I used to, do my poetry. I used to rap. So I used to rap on my phone and post it up on SoundCloud and all that stuff. So a lot of those people would come and they would follow me on there and they would be producers. So I do have producers and rappers and things. I've known to do a few projects here and there with guys that will literally find me through the music social media platforms. Audio Mac and SoundCloud and BandLab apps, Reverb and all that, that shit. If you into underground indie music, all those platforms. We got our own social media type of platforms. So I would have people that would find me. And I thought he was one of those people, I guess. But he was a producer and I added him. And he would like certain things, or he would keep inboxing me, hello, hi, hello. I hate when I fucking add people on Instagram, and the first thing they do is say, hi. No, sit your motherfucking ass down somewhere first. Sit down somewhere, because sometimes I don't really even feel like talking on the DM. Give it a couple of days. Give me a couple of days first. But anyway, so I had him on there for a couple of months. I didn't communicate with him. He would inbox it now and then. Hi, like greetings to you, happy day to you, or hello, And then when I guess he was trying to really like let me in, he was really trying hard to get my attention, When I finally gave him a little bit of attention and shit like that or whatever, this is when I started having these dreams. And I'm asking him straight up, like, are you single or whatever? Because I'm not trying to be in those situations like that or whatever. I'm just not that type of girl. Not to say that I haven't been in involuntarily situations like that where it's always the other party that's not honest. I'm always single, ready to mingle. I'm always a free agent. I'm not tied up with nobody. I'm not even tied up with my child's father. I'm not one of those girls that go back and forth with my baby daddy and go back and forth and sleep with them again and have babies by them again and deal with them again and just compete with the other baby. I don't do none of that shit. Once you out, you out. I don't hate you, but once you gone, you're gone. That's it. If you want to do something for that person, for that particular child, okay, cool. If you want to, the door's always open when it comes to that. But if you already showed me years prior that you're not interested, cool. I'm not going to fight you about it. I'm not going to argue with you about it. I'm not going to chase you around and get you to do some shit, get you to take care of your kids. I'm not that type of person. And I don't go back and forth and go, if you put me through that, why would I give you this? Why would I fling it to you again? Why would I fling it again and get pregnant again? Bitches be doing that. I don't. So, so he had his little situation. I'm always single, ready to mingle. It's always the other parties. And these be niggas that try so hard to get my attention, try so hard to get in my orbit. Meanwhile, they got, clinically, mentally ill assholes that they have like a harem of them. And they're looking to recruit some more people. And this one's spiritual. Okay, so you might not want to fuck with me, sir. Because I'm going to know some shit. I'm going to pick up on shit. If you think you're going to hide from me, I'm going to pick up on shit. I be telling my family like that, too. Telling narcissistic relatives, like, bitch, if you're trying to fucking set me up, you're trying to do shit to me, I have a way of finding out. I'm going to always fucking find out. I don't give a fuck what you're telling me here. I'm going to always know what you're up to, okay? Spirit will snitch on your ass. And since you want to be undercover deceptive, I can be undercover and reciprocate that. I can do that too. Anyway, I didn't hear from this guy again. And when that lady had put up that thing in her community post page, which and she was saying how, be careful with these industry niggas. They going after spiritualists, like basically they want to connect with somebody powerful. If you're a highly spiritual person and you're gifted and your kids are gifted or whatever, they're going to want to align themselves with you. They're going to want to impregnate you and then use you as some kind of sacrifice when they're ready to move up into certain echelons of Hollywood or high society. So be mindful of that. And I say, you know what, sis? This message I need because I feel like I did dodge a bullet. I really feel like I did. And I was sitting here wondering, like, what the fuck? But now I see why. Because at the end of the day, I don't remember how I met him. So I don't remember how he found me. I think somebody sent him for me. So this stuff happens. When you're a spiritualist, this shit be happening. You be wondering how the fuck did people find your shit. Okay? When you're the H.P.I.C, the high priestess in charge, in the astral streets, I think your name be ringing bells in this motherfucker if you watching this video. And that's why motherfuckers be coming for you. You think people don't be reading your motherfucking comments? You think motherfuckers don't be reading your motherfucking comments? And then clicking and finding out what the fuck you own? You don't think so? That shit, their phone work just like our phone work. You don't think they're doing the same thing? You never know who's watching you. You never know what their intentions are. So you got to be really, 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 really careful. So anyway, I'm going to get up off this video. I think I've been on this motherfucker long enough. And just let me know if you guys have been observing certain things in the spiritual community, more over in the tarot community. Like, let me know if y'all observe certain things and if you guys have taken breaks from watching them or if you noticed, peculiar behavior. I just can't wait for all the karmic vermin to be exterminated. I just can't wait for. I feel like once the bad apples are gone, that the rest of us can flourish. So I'm a patient girl. I'm gonna always be consistent. I'm gonna always be consistent. I have people that will, like I said, cyber stalk me. I have people I will like dislike my shorts videos, try to flag my videos. I remember one time all of my almost every video had a copyright claim on there. And some of the stuff that I post, I always have to write my disclaimers now. So I've been doing that a lot now. But some people click on your video and say, oh, it's copyright strike, oh, you using this, using that. And it's not even the actual person. It's probably just somebody that's watching a video. I post like a short video, and I just posted up like 2 minutes ago, and somebody's already like thumbs down and stuff. So you never know. Some people will send their followers to do stuff like that. So, you just really got to protect yourself, on the internet. The internet is a portal. This phone is a portal. This TV is a portal. You just got to really be careful of what you do with it and where you go. So, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have the same sentiments or similar sentiments as I, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section. You ain't got to worry about me acting stank towards y'all. I'm never going to be like that. I'm always going to be the same OG. Always. I'm always going to be me. So, don't be afraid. I don't bite. Leave your comments below and let me know what y'all think. If y'all had to do the same thing to your social media, if Spirit has been prompting you guys to delete, hide, block, remove your own comments, like remove your comments from certain stuff, like you guys are trying to remove some of your footprints, like backtracking your footprints. Let me know if you guys are kind of on the same shit, because that's kind of what I have been on or whatever. So anyways, guys, peace. Thank you so much for joining my video. And don't worry, I'll have some reads coming up soon.